Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I haven't posted anything for months, and there's a reason behind that. Things have been going on behind the scene. Life has been lifing. I know it's a cliche, and you guys think that, oh, everybody says the same thing. Well, for me, it's true. Now you're looking at the face of somebody who's really tired, coming off a 3-night shift, and I am basically sitting down here, was waiting for a Zoom call. A Zoom call. So that's what I mean when I said life has been lifing. I'm coming off a 3-night shift and I had to go do a Zoom call for another situation that I have going on. And for some reason, God has been good and it was canceled. Now, because the girl had put herself together, because coming off a night shift, you don't look that's great. I'm just kidding. I know I look tired. But I just decided to use the opportunity to basically do a video and talk about the importance of uh, keeping ourselves healthy, striking the right balance between nutrition or food, or like basically what it is that we need to do to keep ourselves healthy, and just generally talk about like what's been happening out there in the world. Now, first things first, as you guys know, I'm from the Jamaican diaspora, and basically we just suffered a major hurricane Beryl. Now, where I'm from, which is Spanish Town, a lot of they weren't affected that bad. I'm not gonna say they weren't affected. They weren't affected that bad. But what happened now is that where my mother is originated from, which is Saint Elizabeth. Now they got it really bad. I think it was Saint Elizabeth, Manchester, Westmoreland, people along that coastline. And basically, I just want to reach out to individuals and just say, just put God in front and just thank God we have life. I think it was just 2 lives that was lost, only two, which is good. And I think one of them could have been prevented, but still for all that, I just want to still for all that, I just want to extend my condolences to the family, because whether it was could be prevented or not, the fact that their family member is no longer here is basically it's basically hard on the mother, on everybody in that family. So my condolences. Now, guys, how do we pick up the pieces? We just have to put one foot in front of the other. And for individuals like myself who is living overseas, or who is in a better position, even if they're back home, we can basically like reach out to different organization, or just reach out to people who are in our community. We don't have to do it big and wide. I have family members in St. Elizabeth. I can reach out to somebody there when it's possible and see what's best. And every individual can do the same, and each one reach one cook up full basket, as them say, right? No, back to my topic about health and wellness. One of the most important things that we can ever have, or we can ever own, is our health. Now, for the past couple of months, I've been seeing where a lot of individuals have been coming in with um, illnesses that are what you could call preventable, in the sense that they can prevent it with how the lifestyle that they're currently living. Guys, just remember that the smoking, the drinking, the partying all night takes a effect on our body, and it can lead to other diseases and complication. Now, I'm being very deliberate in how I'm speaking as it relates to health and wealth, as it relates to our health, because I don't want to go specific and get myself in any problem. No, when you come on to the smoking is not good for you. under no circumstances, whether it's you're smoking cigarette, marijuana, as we Jamaican call it ganja, or you're doing the vaping, you know. The vaping is even worse because um all the fumes, all that smoke, you're inhaling it in your lungs. And one of the major side effects of smoking is lung cancer. You know, it can lead to other different cancers, but one of the major side effects is lung cancer. Now I'm speaking to my young people. Older people, yes, I'm talking to you as well, but sometimes the damage is already done, even though it's never too late to quit, you know, because probably the damage, you know, what they say, a straw breaks the camel back, meaning that even though you have been doing over the years, that one last cigarette might be the one that propels you into your grave. Put it that way. And I'm not being dramatic. I'm just telling the truth, you know. So focus on for those who haven't started smoking, don't. For those who haven't started drinking, don't. And when I say drinking, I'm not talking about, oh, you cannot um have a one-off occasional drink, or if you go out on, like, you know, on a party scene or a function scene, you can't have drink. I'm talking about the persons who drink consistently. Every night they're drinking, every night, every day they smoke. How many packs of cigarette, or how many single cigarettes, or how many spliff, or whatever. Guys, just remember that the greatest thing you can own is your health. And it's not easy when you see individuals, young people who have their whole life ahead of them, coming in and they have illnesses that are irreversible, put it that way. Doctor can only do so much and no more, and people who are passing away from these illnesses. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just trying to do a public service announcement, because it would, the onus would be lost on me for not putting it out there. You know, if you know of something, and once you think it's beneficial, or it can help somebody, or it can save a life, I believe that the onus is on you to put it out there. And the and if it falls on deaf ears, so be it. If it changes one person's life, then you have done a job, you know. Eating, or eating habits, is one of them. In my ethnicity, one of the major things that's killing us off is high blood pressure, diabetes. And diabetes lead to many complications. Now, I'm not a diabetic educator. I'm just talking from the perspective of a registered nurse, and my knowledge in it is very limited, in the sense that I don't work in that area, but I do have knowledge about it. And one of the major contribution of that is our diet. Is our diet. Remember, guys, your make most of your plate be green leafy vegetables. That's half. The other quarter, you would do your proteins, whether they want to be fish, chicken, whatever protein that you want to have, you know, legumes, whatever it is. If you're vegetarians, whatever it is that you have protein, and then the other can be a carbohydrate. Now, being diabetic doesn't mean that you can't have carbohydrate, but they're telling you to stay away from simple carbohydrate. Okay, the sugary stuff, the white flour, the white bread, the whatever that is starchy, the sweetness, you know. Try and limit your intake and drink a lot of water, because one of the things I can tell you, diabetes is one of the triggering disease that lead to many other diseases: kidney disease, high blood pressure, your sight, losing your sight, you know, you're losing, having a diabetic foot, having, when I say diabetic foot, I mean having a wound that cannot be healed, right? And because you have diabetes, then that's one of the major trigger, you know. It can't be healed. Some people lose their legs. And I'm just talking in general. I'm sure that any diabetic endocrinologist, any endocrinologist, as well as a diabetic educator will come across my channel can tell you it's much, much, much more deeper than what it is. And they can go into great details. And I'm sure if you go on YouTube and type in diabetic education, whatever it is that you want to know, there's somebody there who has a skill. Be very careful with information as well that you see on the internet. Make sure you're getting from a reputable source. And if you see something and you're not sure, please contact your family physician or any other physician who you know is knowledgeable in the area, or who you know, or they will lead you to the right person. Just contact your physician and they will lead you to the right person. Okay. There's much more to come on my channel. I just wanted to put out this video to let you guys know that I'm still around and I'm still gonna do YouTube, but you know, with things happening in life, you know, sometimes even though you're a new YouTuber and you need to be consistent, then you still have to step away and do what it is that you have to do. Okay. And sometimes it's not all bad. It's not bad. It's not bad, like in the sense to say, oh, something bad has happened. It's something good as well. Okay. It's just that it's not something I can share on the internet. So you guys take care. I am going to get some sleep. My eyes are tired. I am tired. I need the rest. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm still around. I'm gonna try and put out more videos. I'm gonna try to just engage more, you know, and be more consistent. Okay, so thanks for listening to my rambling on. But somewhere inside my rambling on, I know there is some information that somebody can take away. One, I'm talking about smoking. Either I want somebody who's come across my channel to stop smoking if you're a smoker, or don't start, especially our young people. Please don't. And make sure we're focusing on our health. Make sure we're exercising, trying to keep diabetes away. You know, a lot of people say, oh, I will do whatever, I'll eat whatever because it's in my family and eventually I'm gonna get it. No, you can prevent it. It is preventable with diet and your lifestyle, incorporating exercise, you know, just doing what you know is good for your body. Because I'm sure if you are walking outside and you see a car coming, right? Unless you're suicidal, you wouldn't just step out and go into the car. You would basically assess the situation and you will let the car pass, right? Because you know if that car hits you, then it's gonna hurt you. Well, it's the same thing. We're putting stuff in our body that's hurting us, right? And all I'm trying to say is try and limit that, or don't do it any at all. I know smoking cessation is hard. I know we have a lot of ready to eat food that are not good for us, and sometimes we honestly do not have the time to prepare our meals. But let's just try. Even if you do it, like say you were doing it 5 days a week, cut down to three, then you cut down to two, then you cut down to one, you know, or then eventually you might not do any because the best meal that you can prepare is at home, you know. So that's my 2 cents right now. And thanks guys for listening. Please subscribe to my channel. Tell a friend to tell another friend to tell a family member to subscribe to my channel. Yeah, let's tune into something that's good for us, not just the gossip or the, you know, the baga baga situation. We can in this little corner, we can talk about things, we can have fun, and we can also be serious, and we can also come to learn, and educate ourselves. All right. Thanks, guys, for listening, and I greatly appreciate you guys. And shout out to my sister in law who hit me up and said, "You don't post a video yet." And I said, "No." And then she said, "Why you stop? Keep posting the videos." So thank you very much, Nikki. Love you. Bye. Thanks, guys.